Chapter 46. Baba's Gaya Trip, Story of Goats. This chapter describes Shyama's trip to Kashi, Prayag and Gaya, and how Baba was there ahead of him in the form of a portrait. It also describes Baba's reminiscence of the past births of two goats. Baba is not visible in human form, yet if devotees believe in him wholeheartedly, they will obtain live experiences of his presence. He draws devotees from far and near to his feet and embraces them like a kind and loving mother. By merely surrendering one's body, speech, and mind at his feet and chanting his name, one can be rid of all sins. Baba fulfills the wishes of his devotees, while those without desires are blessed with bliss supreme. By regularly chanting his name, the disciples' rajas and tamas qualities will vanish. His sattva qualities like righteousness, dispassion, and knowledge will gain predominance, and he shall become one with the Guru. This is known as complete surrender to the Guru. When Baba accepts a devotee, he stands by him day and night, whether at home or outside, in the country or abroad. Wherever the devotee goes, Baba goes ahead of him in any form, in an unbelievable manner. The following story illustrates this. Gaya Trip. A few years after coming into Baba's fold, Kaka Sahib Dikshit decided to perform the thread ceremony of his eldest son at Nagpur. At around the same time, Nana Sahib Chandorkar decided to perform his eldest son's marriage at Gwalior. Both of them came to Shirdi to invite Sai Baba, and he asked them to take Shyama as his representative. When Shyama pleaded Baba to come with him in person, Baba said, "After completing Banaras and Prayag Yatra, we shall be present ahead of Shyama." Taking Baba's permission, Shyama and Appa Kote decided to attend the functions at Nagpur and Gwalior and thereafter visit Kashi and Prayag. Kaka gave rupees 200 to Shyama at Nagpur and Nana gave rupees 100 to complete his journey. From there, Shyama went to Kashi and then to Ayodhya, where he stayed for 21 days and subsequently left for Gaya. While traveling to Gaya, in the train he was told that plague was rampant in Gaya. The information made him a little uneasy. That night, after alighting at the Gaya station, they stayed at a dharmashala. The next morning, the Gaya Wala, priest who arranges food and accommodations for pilgrims, came and took them to his house. Shyama was very pleased with the hospitality, but what delighted him most was a big and beautiful portrait of Baba. He immediately remembered Baba's words that said, "After completing Banaras and Prayag, we would be ahead of Shyama." And tears rolled down his cheeks. The Panda misunderstood that Shyama was upset and crying due to fear of plague in Gaya, but Shyama replied in the negative and questioned from where he had secured this portrait of Baba. The Panda responded saying that he had around 200 to 300 agents working at Manmad and Punatambe looking after pilgrims to Gaya. Having heard about Baba through them, he had visited Shirdi to see Baba some 12 years ago. Later, he had stayed at Shyama's house, and Shyama himself had given him this portrait after seeking Baba's permission. After exchanging introductions, the Gayawala's joy knew no bounds when he realized that the guest that day was none other than Shyama himself. Thrilled, he extended a warm and royal welcome to Shyama, made him ride an elephant, and attended to all his comforts. Story of Two Goats. Baba was once returning from Lendi Bagh when he saw a flock of goats. 2 of them attracted his attention. Baba caressed and fondled them and bought them for rupees 32. Devotees around felt that Baba was duped, as the 2 goats could cost a maximum of rupees 8, and started commenting on the transaction. Baba remained unperturbed. He purchased 4 seers of dal, lentil, fed the goats, and thereafter returned them to the owner of the flock. He then reflected the following story to Shyama and Tatya. These goats were human beings in their former birth and my companions. They were brothers, loving each other at first. While the eldest was an idle fellow, the younger was hardworking and earned a lot of money. Greed and jealousy made the elder one quarrel and take away his brother's money, and both became arch rivals. Forgetting their relationship, one day the elder gave a deadly blow on the younger's head with a stick, while the latter struck the former with an axe, and both died on the spot. As a result of their actions, they have been born as goats. I recognized them as my companions, fed them, and as you all did not approve of the bargain, I returned them to the owner. Such is the love of Baba for all creatures in this world. Om Namo Sainathaya. Shanti Shanti Shanti. End of chapter 46.